guys, how's it going? Good morning. How you doing? Just wanted to make a little video today, just kind of going over some patterns that I've noticed that are happening in Raid. And yes, obviously I'm at work if you can't see my face, so that's kind of a thing. So I'm sorry about the low quality video, but let's just kind of go over some stuff, shall we? So, since the 4-year anniversary came out, Raid has really been pushing a certain mechanic of rewards, okay? And let me tell you, nobody in the community wants this. I don't understand why they're doing... Okay, that's a lie. I understand why they're doing this because it's more RNG and it's going to be less beneficial to the players. And that's why they're doing it, okay? So if we kind of take a look at here, this is all pretty standard stuff. Even right here, even these gold currencies here for your, for your shards for awakening, for soul stones. That's understandable, right? Because as the game is progressing more and more, we are finding that those are necessary to progress in the harder content, because you need to get the soul stones, because you need to awaken your guys or whatever. That kind of thing. Hard mode dungeons, shit like that, right? It's understandable. It's 100% understandable. What the community doesn't really understand is why these things are such a prominent feature now in rewards. This is the biggest crock of shit Raid has done in a while, is these chests. Back in the day, and it's not even that long ago, it's a couple months ago, we didn't have these chests, right? There was something static here. It would be gems, or it'd be energy, right? This is actually, I think this area right here would be energy. Dungeon divers, no, it'd be something else. It'd probably be gems, or silver, or something, but something static, something you knew you were going to get. Not this. Not, you got a 1 in 3 chance of getting one of these, which I highly doubt is a chance. Very much everybody has been getting silver out of these stupid fucking chests. But when you go to the champion training event, okay, look at this. Garbage. Okay. The worst thing you can get out of this chest is going to be this 3-day XP banner, followed by getting those gems, then the ancient shard, and then you pick how you prioritize these things. 4-star chicken, stuff like that. This is garbage, okay? They need to stop doing this shit. All this does is piss the player base off, and they're doing it to try and eke out more money from the player base. Because if they don't give you resources to play the game, they know you're going to get fed up at some point and buy them, okay? They know you're going to be like, why couldn't you just give me the gems that were supposed to be here, and I could use those gems to get the 10 ancients I needed to summon this stupid champion. Fine, I will spend $20 for 10 ancient shards or something ridiculous like that. And they know that you'll do it. And that's why they implemented this. It's such a kick in the balls. It's like watching the guy that you went to high school with in your hometown, and he was really great at everything, and then he just didn't do anything with life and just kind of existed. He didn't take his talent, he didn't take all his God-given gifts, and he didn't make the most of life. Which is what I'm comparing Raid to. You watch Raid, and they have all these amazing things going for them, between champion design, game design, mechanics, stuff like that, which none of it's original. Let's be honest. The look of the champions isn't even original, right? You go and look at some of these champions here. Like, let's look at Nogdar. This motherfucker is legit. His helmet is the inverted version of the orc from the Two Towers, okay? None of this is original. Not really. But I'm saying all this to say you watch Raid kill itself when you know it could be better. When you know it could rival a lot of games out there, not even mobile games, just regular games, because of their mechanics and how they're implemented and stuff like that. You see them take 2 great steps forward, and then you see them take like 7 back, So this is just my little rant video on these stupid fucking chests. I hate them. They need to get rid of them. This needs to not be a thing. When they were put out for the Titan event, that was the biggest fuck you to the community I'd seen in a while. And then when at the end of the Titan event, when they didn't give the points that was needed for people that missed like a little too many of the events, right? Because there's still 2 events that came up that were anniversary events, and then they didn't even give Titan points for them. What a crock of shit. What a big fuck you. I got lucky because I was able just to get enough points on the last Titan event to actually finish that shit. But, man, that's all I got. I'm sorry about this little rant video. I just saw this. I went to the champion training event just to see if I should even bother with it, to see if I can get some extra resources since I'm not doing anything for a couple weeks here until we see the next fusion. And I'm considering it because I really do want this legendary tome. It's very easy to acquire. About 14.75. Yeah, it's about average to get a legend, to get the end of champion training event rewards. So I'm not too fussed about it. I am fussed about everything else because it is garbage up to that point. Rare skill tome garbage. You get 50 gems by the time you get to 5250. Yeah, it's nothing. And even the Immortal Soul Stone is just garbage too, because you know that's going to be a 3-star rare freaking Margrave Greenhawk, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, alright, I'm sorry about the bitch video. Another thing, just remember that this weekend is ×2 ×10 for Theodore's font. He is very tempting, and in every video I've put out in the last day or two, it's talked about how this is a big bait. They're putting up a very, 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 very good champion that will carry you throughout the entire game, from Clan Boss to Doom Tower bosses to a lot of endgame content, even hard dungeons like Spider and Dragon and Ice Golem. They're putting him out as a ×10 on a ×2, which roughly translates into a 10% chance of getting him if you pull a legendary. Okay? That's a big red flag. If they're doing something like this, that probably means that there's a guaranteed sacred event coming up sooner rather than later. And I'm thinking it's probably next week. It's probably going to be on Tuesday for the CVC tournament. Okay? So everybody, I want you to have a good day. I want you to keep your heads on a swivel. I'm not pulling for this guy. I'm sticking to my guns. Until I get 20 sacreds and I see an event that's worth it, ain't happening, son. Everybody, mwah, I love you. God bless, and goodbye.